Hi and welcome to Rivington near Bolton. It's June, it's Sunday, the weather is absolutely beautiful, so I thought what a day to come out and test ride the 450 Himalayan and the accessories that I fitted. See how they stack up, was they worth the money, am I glad I bought them, what would I change, what would I add? Here's a brief walk round of the Himalayan 450 with the accessories fitted. The first thing was the screen. The original screen wasn't good enough, it wasn't tall enough. Didn't take any of the wind off. I bought this one, it's ex-Royal Enfield, it was direct from India, and it's about 6 inches taller than the original. The second thing that I purchased was the GPX mount, the X mount. It fits on the original, so if you're changing the screen, get one of these for 35 quid. It gives you the mount for the GPX and it bolts on using the fixings. What you need to remember is these rubber grommets do not come with the screen, so you've got to take them out the old screen, otherwise they just rattle about and don't fit. So that's the GPX mount fitted, very, very sturdy. The other thing fitted was the Carpew ride. Previously, I was looking at the Speedo, the road, the quad lock mount, the Speedo, the road, and my head was constantly nodding up and down. Now this sits just behind the screen. It's a 7-inch version. It works extremely well, so now when I'm sat on the bike, my eyes move rather than my head moving. If anybody knows the Carpew ride, it works off Apple CarPlay or Android, and it basically just whatever's on your phone, it takes off there. Google Maps it uses flawlessly. Take and receive calls, ignore calls, play your music through there. Tank bag was fitted. That was an eBay special, about £15. Works perfectly, not too big, not too small, just fits the right amount of equipment that you need. Third thing was extra. I do know we have got a USB point there, but I charge a lot of things up on the go, and this one works very, very well. eBay, they're about £8. It wires direct to your battery. You've got 2 USB sockets on there and a cigar lighter charger, and you can switch it off when not in use. The handguards, they was from Motor Genius in India. Very, very sturdy aluminium. And then the last thing was these mirrors. They're not the double take mirrors because they're about a fraction of the cost. They're £10 for a pair. They're not as well built, but again, they do the job. You can see out of them and you can fold them in when not in use. So overall, that's the package that I've got on my bike. And that's where we're going. Come along for the ride and let's see how they fare up. Well, first of all, the screen is huge. I'm so glad that I went for the 7 instead of the 5. The 5 would be okay on something like a sports bike, but on this, any adventure style or anywhere where you need a good heads-up display, this is perfect. Gets a bit bright in sunshine, but you can adjust that. It is fully adjustable on the brightness. For that, I'm not having to look down at all like I was when my phone was connected or my Garmin was connected to my handlebars. I was having to look down for it. I didn't have a GPX mount. Otherwise it would have been up there, but it would have been much smaller because that's like a 5.5-inch screen, but that's 7. Yeah, I'm not looking down like I was. So from a safety perspective, that's a winner. It's precise, it's clear, it's got all the information, it works with a gloved hand, and it's fully waterproof. So if I get a call, I can simply answer it with my Cardo system because it's connected via Bluetooth through the Carpew ride. If I want to reject it, I can reject it. If I want to make a call, I can make a call. If I want to listen to music, which I don't while I'm riding, but if I wanted to, I can. But the main thing I wanted this was for the fact that it's connected up turn-by-turn signals, Google Maps, so it's updated all the time. It gives me real-time traffic. How does the screen fare up? Well, with the standard factory screen, even doing 30 miles an hour, I could feel the wind hitting my helmet, hitting my shoulders, not my chest as much. And on a previous video somebody referred to it as well, Darth Vader's helmet, and every time I looked at it I saw it as Darth Vader's helmet, so that had to go. I actually took that screen off and tested the bike without the screen. There was hardly any difference. It was doing nothing. It's a styling thing, if anything. Now, there's not a lot of aftermarket accessories out for this bike yet, being particularly a brand new bike, so I got the windscreen directly from India, from Royal Enfield, and what a difference it makes. It makes a phenomenal difference. I'm doing 30 odd mile an hour now, which is not very fast. It's a nice day, but still quite a lot of wind out there. It's taking it off my chest, it's taking it off my helmet, it's probably giving a little bit on the tops of my shoulders. But it's a slim screen, it's not a great big massive thing. So it's still very stylish, but very effective. So that's a winner. Car Pure Ride, well, that's a winner, that's a given. Anybody that's doing any sorts of travel or adventure, I'd highly recommend that. Both that system with the GPX mount, for comfort, for ergonomics. The other thing is these handguards. Yep, handguards work very, very well in case you drop your bike. They protect the levers. I mean, these are solid aluminium construction. Not double clamped like a bark buster, or some bark busters, because some are still only very single mounted. But the quality and the thickness of the materials used is excellent. The handguards, I'm size 11-12 hands on gloves, and they fit in there really easily. I've got lots of space to grab the levers and use the controls. And they're very stylish, they look really, really well. My missus said that bike looked a bit pretty. She almost implied, well, she did imply, the tank reminds of a woman's breast. But with these handguards on, that's rugged it up a little bit. Give it that more adventure, tactical stance. Do they keep the wind off? Yeah, they do. Very, very well. It's a nice day today, so there is a bit of wind out there, but the wind is warm, but it's taking it off. These little spoilers on the top, they just deflect it right over. So yeah, they're a winner. I'm glad I paid for those, I'm glad I bought those, glad I fitted those. Tank bag is a must. Now, I've seen a lot of huge, massive tank bags. It depends on what equipment you're going to be carrying. If you need to get hold of something quickly, put it in your tank bag. For me, mobile phone, wallet, and a couple of other little things, that's all that's going in there. Okay, so the accessories are fitted. Thank you very much for coming along on this ride. I hope you like what you've heard, and I hope you like what you see. And if you do want to add any of those accessories that I've added, which I believe make a massive difference, I can give you the pricing and links to where I got them from. If you like what you see, give us a big like and a thumbs up, and please, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel.